All right, so first of all, I hope that this works out okay. We're trying a new camera effect in this, which is basically an auto frame feature with a blurred background. So what it does essentially is just kind of zoom in on my face and kind of centralizes the action on where I am. Come down a little bit. So that's basically what this whole thing is. But anyway, we're not here to talk about camera effects and all that stuff. I'm just giving something a shot. What we're here to discuss is basically why I'm making this video. And I would like to start off by saying first, I apologize for making that short several months ago and then never following up on it. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I basically made a short that was that I had just gone to the store. I bought a bunch of fruits and vegetables. I was trying to eat healthy, change my diet, things like that. And basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make lifestyle changes for the better because right now, anxiety over the last couple years, especially over the last several months, anxiety's taken a real toll on me to the point where not only is my house my safe zone, but my couch has kind of become my safe zone. I've kind of found myself basically distracting from everything around me and just kind of letting little things build up, be it a leaky faucet, be it a bill that I didn't pay on time, whatever the issue is, just all these things, these little small things are just developing around me and becoming so overwhelming that I found myself trying to bottle up, hide, and shield myself from the outside world. Okay, so basically what I'm telling you is that I've become nothing but a sedentary loaf on the couch. And I spend my time distracting by either watching comfort movies or maybe like scrolling on my cell phone. So I have become very inactive. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't sleeping right. Physical activity and exercise, of course, out the door because what am I doing? I'm sitting on the couch all day just trying to avoid life. I also am still smoking because smoking is just a really tough habit to kick. So basically, the inactivity and the smoking alone, sitting around all day, no blood flow, smoking almost a pack a day, that alone could lead to something very catastrophic at an early age. But then add in all the other things. I'm basically, you take all the pillars of life, and I'm doing them all wrong. I am doing the opposite of everything that I should be doing. So my anxiety, while mental, is going to get me into a very tough physical spot if I don't make changes like now. So the first step in that process was changing diet. That's why I posted that a while back. I attempted to stop drinking so much soda. I attempted to quit smoking. Lasted for about 5 days. I started again. I attempted to get my sleep schedule on track, which is doing a little bit better. I've been sticking mostly with the good diet. Physical activity is something I still absolutely need to work on because I'm really not doing anything, as I said, aside from just sitting on the couch. And in fact, I'm anxious just getting up anymore. If I stand up and I want to like a cup of coffee or something, I go to the Keurig, I make a cup of coffee, but in my mind, it's a point A to point B thing. It's not enjoy the journey. It's not smell the coffee as it roasts, stir it as it goes. It's me just like, can this hurry up and get done so I can get back to the couch? Anxiety has done a fucking number on me. So basically, what I'm working on is digging myself out of a hole that I never should have crawled so deep into. But this is the way I've responded to anxiety. Everybody has a different way of responding to it. Not everyone's like me. There's a lot of you out there that are like me. But consider this, there are also people out there that have anxiety because they're getting ready to go jump out of an airplane. You know, people that are like anxious in my form and our form are more like, that's a scary situation. I would have to hide from that. It makes my palms sweat while I just sit here on my couch thinking about it. But that person that's getting ready to jump out of that plane is experiencing the exact same thing. They're experiencing that high heart rate. They're experiencing that shortness of breath. But you know what? They're geared up and excited because they feel alive because they have those feelings. So it's all a difference in perspective and how we respond to the anxiety that we feel. I obviously have responded in a very negative way. If you're watching this video, you probably respond to your anxiety in a very negative way. So I've been working on trying to respond to it a little differently. Not quite working out for me yet the way it should, but the bottom line is that I'm also focusing on the pillars of life. I'm trying to make sure that I sleep well. I'm trying to make sure that I eat well, that I get physical exercise. I need to quit smoking. I need to stop drinking so much soda. But you can't do it all at once, right? Just so one thing at a time. And I've pretty much nailed the diet. So from that, we're going to try to build on that and make other changes in our life. So look, the day to make a change is every day. And every day is an opportunity to make the changes that you need to, right? Obviously, that way of thinking hasn't quite got me to where I need to be. So now I'm looking at things a little differently. And what I'm looking at right now is that I'm about to approach a milestone in my life. All right. So there is no difference from your 20th or your 30th birthday, your 40th, your 50th, from the day before to the day of your birthday. You're still the exact same person. It's just one day later. But if we were to divide up life into milestones, your teens, your 20s, your 30s, my milestone of hitting 40 is at the end of this year. See, I'm 39 right now, so this is the last year of my 30s, and I'm more than halfway through it already. So I'm going to use this opportunity to kind of springboard myself into trying to make changes, because at 40 years old, I could be like entering my second 20s. Or I can be living like I am now, which is basically like I'm 60 or 70 or 90, and I'm basically just waiting to die, is what I feel like every day. That is not a good way to approach the remainder of my life when I have so much more ahead of me. And it's time to stop feeling sorry for myself. All this stuff is just very cliche what I'm saying, but it's true. I pity myself from an outside perspective, and I kind of just allow myself and enable myself to just continue doing the things that I'm doing. It's not gonna turn out good. So we're using the rest of this year, and from this point on, basically, we're just gonna try to get healthy. I'm gonna try to share my experience with you. If I come across like any tips or tricks that makes it easier for me, I will share them. I might share the routines, the things that I eat regularly. Nothing is going to be I'm not like some super cook, right? So I'm not about to make a fucking, cooking channel on how to make yourself the best dinner you can make or something like that. I'm not going to tell you how to exercise. I am not, a professional in like a sports health or anything like that. I can't tell you this is the routine you should have, but I'm going to share with you routines that I do. I'm going to share with you the things that I eat, the schedules I try to stick to, and just see if I can turn my life around from being nothing more than just a literal ball on a couch on an everyday basis, just feeling like I'm just ready to go whenever it comes, to making myself actually feel like I'm alive and living a life and not just surviving. So we're entering like this whole new journey on this channel. You're gonna have to bear with me. I hope I can post a video in a couple days or a week, but I just don't know how I'm gonna respond to just everything on a daily basis, how anxiety is gonna affect me. But I'm gonna try to stay on top of this channel a lot more often from here on out. It just seems like the right thing to do. I have a YouTube channel with quite a few subscribers, and I'm letting everybody down, and I'm gonna try to stop letting everybody down. I'm going to try to stop letting myself down. I'm going to try to change my life. And if I can, I'm going to try to hopefully share my experience with you. So if you are in need of a life change and some of my situation applies to you, maybe you will be able to change your life along with me. And we can all just start living, basically. That's my updates. Again, I really hope not to let you guys down. I really hope to start posting content regularly. Bear with me, but I will certainly try to. In the meantime, all of you take care of yourselves, take care of your health, take your meds if you gotta take meds. You just stay on top of everything and just try to be as healthy as you can every day, in and out. And until I see you next time, that's it. Bye.